Buccaneer territory now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Fucking Harrison Smith.
Run with Elliott, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys
to
get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we've got to run.
Oh, yeah, go get him, dude.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Definitely wasn't playing. Oh, the computer sack like that.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here.
He just said
He's
that
been
shit.
unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week. Because I think
I ain't had my couches when you came to the house last time, huh?
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Yeah.
Here now, a look at Melvin Gordon. He's been
badass
effective so
kids,
far over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
A1, right.
The leverage game
Shit,
has been in their
A1,
favor.
bro.
They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football.
Ass kids
They've
definitely
moved them
were.
out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy
baby bitch.
He's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that thing is the worst kid ever, bro. The little one. The one that was around. The one that you probably actually seen.
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't
Yeah,
happen
you
on
notice
that
you
play.
ain't seen none of them other kids for real, right? That little bad motherfucker.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down.
That's my first time ever hearing you call her that.
3rd and 8.
Yeah, that's my first time ever hearing you say that shit.
Now Dorsett.
Right.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 1st down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Nah, I actually let my shit sit for it with it.
Here on 1st down. It gets
My phone went dead. That's why I came back in here, because I knew you was going to call him.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there.
Yeah, the Chargers was in this motherfucker. I ain't want to leave the car running and then that bitch go off while I'm in here.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house
call. That's a little jack,
he got
man.
it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch.
It's only a little bit, though.
That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends
He ain't gonna
with a
beat his ass
touchdown
like
for the
everybody
Bucs.
think. What? Everybody
will
just
not
talking
get a
about
chance to
Tyson about
return
to knock
this
him
one
the
as
fuck
he's
out.
through
It
the
don't be
end
like
zone
that.
for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25
come out there
plays.
singing, I
Down
smoke, I
2
drink.
touchdowns early, probably not
Tyson
very
gonna
deep
be like,
into their script.
R.I.P.
I think that they'll
Kill
stay with
Club.
it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll
That's
remain
what
a
you need to
yard
come
or
out
2
to,
short
y'all
here
niggas
with
must
3rd
have
down
forgot.
coming up. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. That one complete to Elliott. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Oh, he didn't get the first.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On first down, Westbrook. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And down to the 16-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 48 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now back to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that.
Nowhere to go. He lost the football.
Oh, come on, man. You got to pick the fucking ball up.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 11. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts,
we got
as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. They'll set up to throw, and it's caught.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mark him down short.
Right, doing all that extra shit. Supposed to be hurt.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And McManus able to put it through. And they will
them
get
bitches hard. Where you get that from, Keto?
14-3.
Where you get that from?
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And what we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it, because that's the mantra everywhere. You've got to be able to finish drives. Put points on the board.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I ain't got the hair, though, nigga. You got the hair.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into
I was just watching that old band the other day.
And add to it in the second half, but there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Here's Jackson.
Oh, that's a good hand.
Incomplete. 12 seconds left. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
Caught in one place, mine in another. Please pardon my brother.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Jackson now. Throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
I put him in his room. No, he ain't. I just told him to go in that bitch and close the door. Nah.
The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Nah, I just told him as soon as you pulled up.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. That will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You said Brett Higgins?
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And tough to win games if you go field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it
I'm going to get that.
Puts more pressure on every possession for you now.
You got to struggle like we struggle. You can't just be walking down there getting wins.
We'll see if they can get the score.
I think you just going to
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
That's how I was, though. I smoked with my uncle and my cousin in there. Okay, Ray.
Escape, and he goes down.
Start smoking too.
That's a 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Pardon the mother. Please pardon my brother. He just ain't niggas who don't have your heart.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
Yeah, that nigga definitely got that.
It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 46 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do.
They really
to start
like
the
candle holders.
They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big gain.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Damn, you got to make that
backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14.
My bad, Tony.
Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
All right, niggas was putting them bitches in there.
He's down to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, you get that bitch back
in need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Check 50, check 50.
That was the system.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Oh, yeah, I need that.
Talk.
I definitely do something like that.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a 1st. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. They'll run on 1st down. Westbrook. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Oh, yeah.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
2017, yeah.
45 25 yards. That's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field.
That's the way it's supposed to be, right? Say, nah, fuck your friends.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. That was his carry for Melvin Gordon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Another thing, be careful not to go to the well too often. But it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes
that'd be a little bit better if I had full mobility in my hand.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Man open, it's Moss complete.
That's probably one of the best controllers in the house. It's like 6 of them.
To their 30-yard line. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. 23 yards, the final tally.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up the throw. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
I ain't getting it till next year.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
I don't want one of the first ones to come out.
Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, yeah. See, that's why.
And this will be
but you, I mean, most of that anime be coming from over there, though.
Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Did you? I was about to say, did you get
they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Damn.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
You got a pro,
now in Tampa. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first.
But that's how I be trying to have my shit.
If he's their best threat on offense,
he ain't got that shit. Usually, it's better to be plugged in for real.
They have had him locked up.
That
just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down.
It'd be hard to pick up connections and shit.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2nd and 5. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll set up a throw. The open man is Westbrook. That's a strong run.
Donnie.
It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but
I know what song you're talking
about,
and they played that one like a great boxer. They love it too. They were back on their heels, reacting to the play. They saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yards.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
I'm at the ready, though.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they hand it off to Dorsett. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Redskins scoop it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Holding offense.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Looking to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
This nigga's supposed to be hurt.
In for the score. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Redskins.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll
right.
be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance.
Touchdown, Washington.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
I was knocked up.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
About that phone for real.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Nah, phones, period, bro. Like,
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. They're going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can go back?
Extend it.
I'm just trying to get all type of awards and shit, man. I need all this shit.
Complete. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
0-0-0.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And Jackson throwing once more. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm cracking myself up sometimes.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. throw caught right around the 6. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Yeah, all them kids ain't gonna be there this weekend, though. I don't think so.
I like that.
Y'all drive safe. I got 2 seconds, bro. Just got a fucking penalty.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Fucking myself up.
Delay of game, offense.
I just made it a little bit harder.
That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Still first down.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Yep. I know y'all got to throw that up. I got my phone on the charger getting ready for y'all.
Jackson. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Bucs, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
This shit is hard. The fuck? Hold on. It's 119.85. Oh shit, my bad. I heard it. I don't know. I ain't heard that nigga in a minute. Man, in this little league. Alright. He did dislocate his elbow. Everybody ready to advance? My nigga Swag just came in here looking for you, boy. So I ain't felt like saying shit to that nigga.
Yep.
Yep.
Are we advanced?
Yeah. Bitch.